Good evening, everyone. So for tonight's lineup for Capitol Hill, we have Jose Alvarez, Reyes Jimenez, Pedro Rojas, Daniel Lopez, Adrian Ramiro, Miguel Urbina, Ramon Stinet, Mark Garcia, Brendan Perez, and Anthony Reyes. And now for your Union Redskins men's soccer team, we have Riley Walker, Sean Riggins, Austin Moreno, Jaden Perry, Griffin Brown, Brady Hawkins, Isaiah Zanaya, Grady Verner, Miguel Torres, Jonathan Sarazano, and Miguel Bustos. Head coach Mike Wilson. And now please stand for the national anthem.
And welcome back to the U, home of your Union Redskins. I'm Brandon McCombs. He's Brett Dickey. And Capitol Hill Red Wolves come to town for a great night of high school soccer. I tell you what, Union is really having a dominant season right now under head coach Michael Wilson. And Brett, we should expect nothing less than a spectacular performance tonight from the Redskins.
Yeah, I agree. Every week it seems like they get better and better, work better and better as a team. Last week was no different. It was a great showing by the Union Redskins, and I think we're going to see a step up even this week. If you're the Red Wolves, you're trying to figure out how you're going to defend against a team that uses the whole U pitch. It's a large field. It's about as large a field as you're going to play on, and if they've done their homework, they know that Union uses the whole field. So I think as it was in prior weeks, it's whoever makes the best use of the space out there is who's going to come out victorious tonight.
All right. Well, again, the starters for tonight for Union, number 3, Riley Walker, number 8, Sean Riggins, number 10, Austin Moreno, number 11, Jaden Perry, number 12, Griffin Brown, number 13, Brady Hawkins. Number 14, Isaiah Anais. Number 16, Grady Verner. Number 17, Miguel Torres. And number 20, Jonathan Sotorazano. And in goal tonight is Miguel Bustos. Quite a few players for Union at the Dallas Cup this week. So Coach Wilson bringing up some underclassmen, giving them a chance. You see Sean Riggins getting the start tonight. And Sean is a freshman. He's playing that attacking center mid, but really impressed Coach Wilson in the last game.
Yeah, he did a great job last year. He played with the big boys, and he played well. So he deserves the starting spot tonight, I think.
All right, Union defending the north goal, going on your TV and computer screen, going left or right. They're in the home black tonight. Capitol Hill in the white. And Miguel with a misplay there and knocks that out of bounds. So it'll be throw in Capitol Hill to start the game.
trying to find a ball to put back in play. They've got them placed all around the field. We've got one. Here we go.
Ball up, Brady Hawkins. Little hesitant, plays it up. Knocks it out. There's Jonathan back over to Riley Walker. Back to McGill. Goes back to Riley Walker. Takes it wide. He's going to play it back. He's probably going to come straight over.
We've got a high press.
Nice play from Grady Verner. There's Sean Riggins. There's Miguel Torres, who had a phenomenal game the other day. He's a sophomore, really making his impact. They're trying to get it over to Jaden Perry, and here it comes. He's going to play it up, and unfortunately, they went to the wrong colored shirt. Griffin Brown. Jaden Perry interjects again. Nice play from Perry.
So, Brandon, I noticed we also got Nano missing tonight. Is he in Dallas as well?
Yes.
Ooh, I think they're gonna feel that one. He's a good.
Him, Marcos Moreno, Adolfo Bustos, Logan Campbell, all of those guys play for the WSA Sharks, and a very accomplished club team. Jonathan knocks the ball back over to Brady. Brady hits Grady. There's Grady, the missile. He hits a screamer. Nice play by Brady Hawkins. Plays it all the way back to Miguel. Miguel showing great patience. Leads Griffin perfect. And there goes Miguel off to the races. Let that get away from him just a little bit.
Oh, miscue, and that's going to be trouble. Inside the 18, and can't get her done.
Austin Moreno tried to grab that. Misplay by Capitol Hill. Jaden Perry looks to knock it down into the corner. It's a dangerous ball coming across. It hits, and that's going to be a corner.
That's going to go for a corner.
Now that goalie moved a little bit faster than the girls' keeper did for Capitol Hill, Brett. We'll see how that factors into tonight's game.
We're going to see another one of these patented Union set pieces here that keeps the other team on their toes. You never know what to expect.
Jaden Perry's down in the corner with Grady Verner. He's going to come across. He's going to punch it wide.
Near post shot and too near.
That right there, a little ram corner is what you call that. A little side net.
Little shout out to one of our 05s.
We're about 4 minutes into the game here in the first half, 36 to play. Capitol Hill with a goal kick.
Ball
Jaden
one
Perry
in the center.
Nice play there by Jonathan Sarzano. Balls are going to space, not to feet. And Grady Verner's going to let that run out of play, and he's going to take a throw in. He's going to hit Jonathan Sarzano. Nope, he goes back to Riley Walker. Goes back to Grady. Cross into Sarzano. He's going to come all the way across to Griffin Brown.
Good time to switch the field. Lots of green pasture. Back to the center and
nice play right there. And Jonathan Sarzano with a nice play again. Nice play by Brady Hawkins. Back to Griffin Brown. Nice play, and he knocks it out of bounds. JP was not expecting that one right there.
Griffin Brown, he's in the right spot at the right time so far this game. Just got to fine-tune that touch a little bit. He had a couple of them in a row, a little bit too heavy. He's won another there. Smart pass, playing it back, reset the offense. Brady Hawkins out wide.
Jaden Perry, nice ball right into the seam, and they've got him offsides just barely.
Well, the AR nailed that one. He was about 4 feet off.
Miguel Torres, a very dominant performance coming off the last
just got to fine-tune that touch a little bit. He had a couple of them in a row, a little bit too heavy.
Coach Wilson
one
starting some
another there.
underclassmen tonight.
Smart pass,
starting a
playing it back,
freshman.
reset the offense.
Multiple sophomores.
Brady Hawkins
Lots of
out
guys
wide.
at the Dallas
Jaden
Perry.
Cup
Nice
through
ball
the
right
cut.
into the seam. And
He's gonna
they've
be-
got nice defense there. Isaiah Sanias dropping back out into that defensive central mid position. Riggins putting some pressure. He's going to win that. Pulls it back. Grady Verner's going to shove it all the way across the field to Griffin Brown. Nice switch on the pitch. Punches it up. There's Jaden Perry. And Torres wants it.
Looking for a slot.
Sorzano all the way back to Brady Hawkins. Riggins picks off. There's Austin Moreno.
He's got help on the outside.
Isaiah Sanias punches it back to Moreno down the left wing. And Capitol Hill knocks it out of bounds. Hey, thanks for tuning in here to the Union Sports Network. I'm Brandon McCombs. He is Brett Dickey. And we are excited to have you joining us here for the Capitol Hill Red Wolves. Ball comes all the way across.
Floated across.
Jaden Perry sizing it up. Back to Griffin Brown. He's going to shove that all the way across after it hits off his buddy.
I think he was wanting a shot on goal there. Capitol Hill trying to mount some sort of attack.
Isaiah Sanias with that speed all the way down, and that's going to run out, and it'll be a throw in for Union. Isaiah's lightning in a bottle. He's looking. He's trying to throw it over to Sorzano. He's going to shove it all the way across to Brady Hawkins. Hawkins chests it down, knocks it back up. Riggins plays it, punches it back, and here comes Grady Verner. He's on the attack. He's quick, and he is fast and got a powerful shot. And he's taken down in the middle of the field. Riggins wins that over to Perry. Griffin Brown wins that one, moves it back forward. And they're going to call a little hip check there and give Union the free kick.
Quick free kick. Restart. Get your right back.
Griffin Brown on it. Jaden Perry comes back. And
that one's not going to go Union's way, I don't
you
think.
might call that one right there the Karate Kid.
Yeah, I've been watching those two go at it so far. I think maybe that's trying to maybe set the pace for the rest of the game. Your number 11 is
Jaden Perry.
That's Jaden Perry. He's not going to take that anymore. He's been roughed up a couple times by number 9 there, and I think he's saying no more, no mas.
All right. We'll see how that goes. I call that the Karate Kid because it looked like a good leg sweep.
Sweep the leg.
Jaden Perry's really struggling to stay on his feet here in the first half. Nice play by Torres. Back over to Sorzano. Pulls it back over to Riley Walker. Back to Brady Hawkins. Hawkins, a misplay there. He passed it right to the wrong guy. Back over to Grady Verner. He says, thank you so much. Riley Walker, back to Bustos. Plays it over into the corner, and that's going to be out of bounds. And Bustos again with a miscue, kicking it out of bounds.
Yeah, and that can be a dangerous one to play. He's deep in his 6, almost on the line. To play one back to the keeper there is pretty dangerous. And if I'm Bustos, I'm just trying to get rid of that ball too.
All right, little shout out to one of our co-hosts that does the PA announcing here in the booth, Mr. Wade Wicklund, live in Dallas, listening to us. And Wade, we appreciate your support of Union Soccer.
Hi, Wade.
All right. Ball played in the middle. Nice play. There's Sean Riggins. Comes back across, hits Torres.
Overlap on the outside by Riggins.
Moreno wants it in the middle. He didn't get it. He was moving along. Back over to Riley Walker. Union starting to show their dominance in just possessing the ball. Knocking the ball left, knocking the ball right, creating. Bustos knocks it all the way out to Griffin Brown. Traps it on a dime. Back to Brady Hawkins. Hawkins sizing up Oh, there it is, all the way across the field to Werner. And Isaiah Sinais down the left wing, and it's knocked out of bounds. We're inside 29 minutes to play here in the first half, and it's all tied up 0-0.
Well, the scoreboard says 0-0, but this game is definitely being dominated by the Union Redskins so far in possession. It's only a matter of time before they get something put together on offense and get a ball in the back of the net.
And one ball in the back of the net could spell disaster for Capitol Hill.
Substitution for the Red Wolves.
Throw in Capitol Hill.
Looks like number 3 on.
That never looks like it came in or
Julian
did and went back out. So
Gonzalez.
Union checks it in. Jaden Perry with the play back to Jonathan. Back over to Brady. Gets Riley over in the corner. Grady Werner moves up the pitch, trying to get something. Isaiah loses the ball on a pass from Riley Walker. And he just kills one up the middle. And here goes Torres. He's got some wheels. And nice play by the defenseman. Nice play right there. Jonathan Sorzano really showing he's come to play tonight.
That was played wonderfully to keep it in his possession.
Griffin Brown back over to Brady Hawkins. He's going back to, a nice little fake out to Brown. Takes it back up the middle. Riggins back over.
Tall ball played down the middle, 3 against 2, and the 3 is going to win.
Out of bounds, Union throw in with 27 minutes to play here in the first half. Shout out to Zoe's Kitchen, the official pregame meal of your Union Redskins. Head over to Kings Point Village there at 61st and Yale. Tell the manager, Butch, you heard about it here on the Union Sports Network. Back all the way across, Jonathan Sorzano. Looks, Isaiah Sinais got some room. He's getting a little harassed over there.
To say the least.
Grady Werner looking to set that left foot up. He sticks it all the way across the box, and nobody's home.
That's too strong.
Great ball
Another
coming
one back
across
through
again.
the middle, nobody there again.
Uh-oh, the Missile's got the ball on the wing. He's going to do something.
There's a left, near post.
Oh, and another side net. That was a right foot from Grady Werner. Didn't know that existed. All right, it's still all tied up here. 26 minutes to play in the first half. I'm Brandon McCombs. He's Brett Dickey, and you're listening to the Union Sports Network.
Short goal kick by Capitol Hill. One in the center. Ball played over the top again and no going.
Jonathan Sorzano really playing that CDM spot really strong tonight. That 6-hole has really been a nice fit for him. Filling the gap for Coach Wilson. Brady Hawkins back across to Grady Werner. Grady's looking. Nice play again. He's going to play it all the way back out to Griffin Brown.
Who's alone on the wing. Cut off again. Capitol Hill is doing a great job of putting an end to any of the long shots that Union's trying to put down the middle. Think maybe these boys need to have some more of the patience and poise that the girls had tonight and wait, put together an attack slowly, and then at the end pour it on thick.
Miguel again pushes it all the way out to Griffin Brown. Nice step in. Brown's going to, Sean Riggins on that ball. He sticks it back to Sorzano, back over to Griffin Brown. He's going to go all the way into the middle. Sean Riggins. He's going to punch it over the top, and and Austin Moreno tracked that down and created a very uncomfortable situation for Capitol Hill.
We got a good fight going on for the ball in the middle.
Grady Werner really pushing up the side there, creating all kinds of havoc. There's Miguel Torres, plays it in. Riggins tried to get to it, and that's going to be cleared and out of play, and they're going to pick up a new ball. Coming in for the Redskins substitution will be number 9, Anthony Reyes, and number 2, JJ Ariza. So Griffin Brown takes a seat, and so does Jaden Perry. .24 minutes to play here in the first half. Union with a throw-in. Throws it all the way across. Ariza out on the wing. He gets it. He's going to slot that right now. Oh,
nope. One too many touches gets him in trouble. He's going to play back and reset.
Shoves that all the way across, and there's Grady Verner. They like to play through Grady, get him moving up the pitch. And there goes Reyes.
He's got enough, and
nice play. Capitol Hill dodges a bullet right there.
And they kick that one out so they get a chance to breathe.
The sniper was ready to take down Capitol Hill, and he just dodged that one. Here comes Austin Moreno. Sticks it in the slot, and Torres does not move. A little too much hot sauce.
Yeah, just a little miscommunication there. They're talking to each other. They got it. They'll get it next time.
Oh, a great run and a great play over there. And checking in here, number 18 for Union. That is Luis Beltran. So Luis checks in. Jonathan Sorzano takes a seat. No, he goes forward. I don't know who that was that took a seat.
Number 8.
No call. Riley Walker steps up, makes a great play.
Looks like Sean Riggins came out.
Riggins comes out. Nice play. Nice play
Capitol
up.
Hill have something started.
JJ Ariza trying to get to it.
That's going to go out for Union goal kick. That's about the closest thing Capitol Hill has put together is one long run down the side.
Well, we're about the girls held Capitol Hill to no shots, no corners, no goals. And so far, 20 minutes in, the boys have done the same.
Big difference, Brandon. The girls, I think, had 4 in the back of the net by this time.
Every bit of that. And JJ did not move. He was not sure what was going on with that one. So, Brett, in the early going, we're halfway through the first half. And really playing the underclassmen. He's already gone to the bench. Coach Wilson patented playing 20, 24 players a game. What do you expect here in the latter part of the first half?
I just expect more of the same. I mean, you can say a lot that you can go this deep into your bench, missing this many people, this many starters, and still be able to hold your own with other high school teams around the state. You know, it's obvious they're missing key players like Nano, key players, even their starting goalkeeper, not in town this week. And you know, I think that being said, that you go with the same game plan, and it's going to work for you in the end. You keep putting this much pressure on them, they're going to make a mistake.
All right, goal kick, knocking the ball around. Luis Beltran on the ball. He's going to come all the way across to Ariza.
Full field switch. He's got options. Chooses the wrong one.
Nice play by Brady Hawkins. Nice play right there by Austin Moreno. He punches it up to Miguel Torres. Knocks it out of bounds, and it'll be a Union throw-in.
It is different watching this. You know, you change a few things, and you've got some different players out there, maybe not used to playing with these other ones. There's a little style strategy change that you see. A lot of straight through balls up to your strikers. It hasn't worked yet for them. Almost did, but it's not the exact game that Union is known for playing.
Intercepted by Capitol Hill as they're moving forward. Nice play on Ariza. He shoves it across, and it's easily taken care of there by Riley Walker.
Fancy footwork. He's going to get it back.
Moreno shoves it all the way across, and again, another Union player slips. And right now, here in the early going, lots of Union guys slipping. They're having a hard time staying on their feet.
Can't do anything about it. It's a bad night for him, I guess. the pitch hasn't changed. There's nothing. It's not icy. It's not wet. So maybe they need to put a little stickum on the bottom of their shoes.
All right, 19 minutes to play. Shout out to our wonderful sponsors from Take 5 Oil, Cedar Ridge Country Club, and Zoe's Kitchen, the official pregame meal of your Union Redskins. Big throw in all the way over to Moreno.
Nobody in the middle yet.
There's Isaiah Sanaya.
He's looking
sticks
for a
it up.
shot, and he's got one.
Oh, and right there, and the goalie just tips it over the net. And as a goalie yourself, you've got to be impressed with his athletic ability on that one.
Yeah, that's something that you've got to be. I mean, when you're playing a team, especially like Union, you know that they're capable of taking shots from anywhere on that final third, especially with who's the missile, Brandon?
Grady Verner.
Grady Verner. So him being prepared for that shot to come, he knew it was coming. Just to get a hand on it and push it over. You don't try to be Superman. You don't try to catch that ball. You just put it over, and hopefully your defense works for you on this corner set piece.
All right. Well, Miguel Torres
Quick corner.
Checks out, and number 15, Rylan Franca, checks in. Rylan, big part of the state championship team last year, scoring in the state finals as a freshman. Really played a key part in as this year as well. A big forward who holds the ball up and really is great at distributing it. All the way across. Oh! And that right there is not how they drew it up.
No. You can't miss that one. That one was up on a silver platter right in the middle of the frame.
Walker's going to have nightmares about that one. That one was everything in a bag of chips on a silver platter, and he couldn't put it home.
I think Coach Matt Wilson's cringing after that one, huh?
Mike Wilson.
Mike Wilson, excuse me.
Yes, he is. He's probably saying, make sure we watch that on the replay. "17 minutes to play. The ball sneaks through. Brady Hawkins steps in, wins that easily. Back to Beltran, back over to Grady Verner. Isaiah Sanayas, back over to Beltran, over to Jonathan Sorzano. He's going to let it roll. Ariza plays it back over to Brady Hawkins. 16:40, and the clock continues to run. He's wanting it down the wing. He gets it, and there goes Ariza in a full sprint mode. He's going to cut in. Oh, and he is taken down, and his knee looked like, he's going to jump up, and he went down gingerly there as he gets up.
That was well defended by Capitol Hill. That's about all you can do is try to get a body on it, slow him down, and it worked for him that time. It looked pretty bad, but that's a clean play. That's good defense.
All right, checking into the game for the Union Redskins here in a moment will be number 7, Jeremiah Ivy, and also number 19, Garcia Gonzalo. Big corner all the way across. Nobody got ahead on that. It was Brady Hawkins and Rylan Franca trying to get something on it. We've got to have a sub. So Gonzalo's checking in and Ivy checking in.
For Capitol Hill, looks like we got number 9, Pedro Rojas, checking back into the game, and number 15, Eric Hernandez.
Grady Verner and Isaiah Sanayas checking out. So with 15 minutes to play, Coach Wilson is emptying the bench again. I don't know any coach in high school soccer that plays as many people as Coach Michael Wilson.
I don't know any coach in all of soccer that plays as many people as Michael Wilson does. I think it's great. It gets some of the young players a chance to get real time on the field. A lot of times freshmen get forgotten, but we're starting one tonight.
That's true. 14:45 to play. I'm Brandon McCombs. He is Brett Dickey. And your Union Redskins are all tied up with Capitol Hill here early in the first half. Riley Walker and Walker sticks that across, and it's lost. He puts it up in the air. Brady Hawkins tracks it down, sticks it in. They're knocking it around. Over to Moreno. Moreno's going to see what to do with it. He cuts it back to the middle. Sorozano looking. They're going to call a quick ticky-tack foul right there. Missing tonight is Austin Moreno, or not Austin, but Marcos Moreno. Also missing is Adolfo Bustos. Missing Logan Campbell, the starting goalie, and Nano Lopez, the starting middle center defense. And Union really hasn't, possession-wise, has not lost anything as they continue to move the ball up and down the pitch.
No, as a matter of fact, I think, as far as possession, they haven't lost anything. I think that they are missing some of the key things that those players do is not necessarily just in their possession, but it's where they decide to go with the ball and how they decide to form an attack. And I think that's what they're missing tonight.
All right.
Hopefully they'll get that figured out by the second half and start punching them in the back of the net.
Moreno plays it back to Beltran. He comes all the way up to Sorozano. Stolen from Capitol Hill. And it just looks like that Union's just a step behind seeing when they want to pass the ball and when they go to. They're making the right ball, but it just seems to be a split second behind, and Capitol Hill stepping in the hole.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. There's another long ball out wide.
Jeremiah Ivy really solidified that back spot last week, using his speed and aggression to get up the pitch. There's Ivy again. Back to Beltran. Back over to Riley Walker, who punches it back to Bustos, filling in for Logan Campbell, who's at Dallas Cup this week.
Union happy to possess deep. Not in too much of a hurry. They know that they are dominating the possession game, and they're having trouble putting those attacks together. I think that Mike Wilson's going to figure out how to get that taken care of come second half.
Getting up off the bench right now, Kobe Wicklund getting ready to go in. Typically goes in that center spot on defense. Moreno sticks it wide out to Ivy.
Ivy keeps it in just barely.
Nice play. Rylan Frankett doing what he does best. Occupying the space, winning the ball, passing it.
Ball goes back to the keeper, who has all the time in the world, no pressure. And he takes
Miguel
his
has
time.
been part of the possession all game long back there. So he continues to move the ball around as well.
Lucky bounce, and that's going to set up another Union Redskins attack. Great ball played on a slot. Reyes shoots, and that ball finds the net.
Just like that, Anthony Reyes sticks one down the pipe. And with 11:03 to play, your Union Redskins strike first. What a great sequence there, Brad. Take us back through that and kind of talk about how Reyes got into the open spot.
Well, on the counter, Miguel Bustos had plenty of time to look and see how the field was set up from the goalkeeper position. Played a long ball that took just a lucky bounce.
Here's the replay right now.
Watching the replay now, he goes near post. That's another one that we talked about earlier during the girls' game. As a goalkeeper, you can't let a ball go in on the near post like that. Although it was a rocket, that's a goalkeeping error probably there, but all put together from a counter from the goal, all the way back from the goalkeeper.
And Anthony Reyes strikes first for the Redskins at the 11-minute mark. And really what set that up was his off-the-ball run that really put him in position to be able to bury that. And there goes Rylan Frankett with another great play.
And he has space, and he's going to do it again, and that one's easy.
Boom, just like that, and Anthony Reyes scores again on a phenomenal feed from Rylan Frankett, again posting up, using that big frame, and he just distributes the ball. And just like that, Union strikes on Capitol Hill.
That's 2 goals in less than a minute. We've got, whether it's the goalkeeper error in the first one or just a flat-out defensive mind lapse there in that last one.
All right, Brett, let's take it back through the replay here as Rylan Franken distributes the ball.
Yep, we got the ball on a slot, perfectly played, and he maintains his composure more than what most people could to get past his defender, then get past the goalie, and just he could have tapped that in, showing a little bit of confidence there to pound it into the back of the net.
And just like that, Union strikes with 2 goals within about a 30-second window on the leg of number 9, Anthony Reyes. And again, just getting the guys to work as a unit in one team. Your striker, Rylan Franken, distributing the ball. You've got your right winger and Anthony Reyes streaking off the ball movements. And Union is more to handle than what Capitol Hill can take. Union with possession. We're inside 10 minutes to play. The Redskins starting to exert their dominance. Over to Gonzalo. He loses the ball. They're trying to push it forward and get it up and back. There's Moreno having a phenomenal game as Austin Moreno. There it goes again.
Another one perfectly
Reyes is going to have a hat trick.
And he gets his hat trick all
just
in
like
4
that.
minutes.
Boom! Shakalaka, ladies and gentlemen. Anthony Reyes has a hat trick in a 2-minute span.
It's the same thing over again. The ball is perfectly played on a slot. They're doing a better job of playing the angle, not just playing it over the top, not just hoping he can outrun them, but using the angles to his benefit. That young man has showed incredible poise, incredible patience to be able to, in that case, put it over the keeper. Most kids that age can't do it.
Let's see the replay right here, Brett.
There it is. There's the slot. He's got a head start on his run and is just able to, like I said, have the patience to just slide it in. He didn't kick it right at the keeper as hard as he could. That's just great soccer.
All right, Anthony Reyes, again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, Reyes, a senior who has just scored a hat trick in a 2-minute span, striking hard and striking fast. It looks like the SWAT team just showed up at Capitol Hill. Down the wing, out of bounds. That's going to be a Capitol Hill throw-in. 9 minutes to play here in the first half, and your Union Redskins are up 3-0. I'm Brandon McCombs. He's Brett Dickey, and you're watching on the Union Sports Network.
Boy, when you do stuff like that, 3 goals in that amount of time, that really does just destroys a team's morale. They're going to need a good pep talk at halftime. Capitol Hill is going to need a real good pep talk at halftime.
It seems like people all over Capitol Hill are trying to get good pep talks, but it doesn't seem to be working.
It's not working so far tonight at the U.
Playing the ball around the possession game for Union, looking stronger than ever here. Reyes wanted that at his feet, and Ariza took off down the side and punches it out. Checking into the game for Union, number 74. Daniel Cortez checking in. Jonathan Sorzano checks out. You know, when you have the bench and the depth that Union has, and when Dallas Cup comes flying around, you know these guys are look forward to the week when those guys are out of town and they get a chance to be able to play. So Kobe Wicklund is also checked into the game now. Brady Hawkins checks out.
Capitol Hill has a chance here. Needs to get the ball off his foot, and he does.
Nice play by Bustos, who first shot, and he stops it and stops another one on the far post. And just like that, 2 quick strikes from Capitol Hill. And that's the only 2 strikes we've seen for Capitol Hill on the girls' game or the boys' game for tonight.
Yeah, Bustos doing a great job of covering that inside post and then quickly getting over to the far post for another save.
Jeremiah Ivy knocks it all the way back. Riley Walker back to Bustos. He's going to go up to Wicklund. Wicklund surveys he held on to it for just a little long. Ariza trying to figure out where to go with it. Checking into the game now. Number 4, this is Cannon Marth. He checks into the game. And number 78, Kel Hunt. Shout out to Kel's dad, Edward, as he is the photographer for our booster club and program, taking lots of photos, making the boys look great in action.
Again, tic-tac soccer put forth another slot. Trying to buy time and can't get it. Up.
J.C. Guerrero's checked into the game as well, number 61. And so, again, Coach Wilson unloading the bench, putting the entire toy chest into the game.
I think there's more than just a couple of JVs out there this evening, maybe.
Looks like now it's a complete JV squad.
I love it. It's good to see that.
Think there's any starters on the field.
And they're looking to make a name for themselves on this big high school field tonight. So you're going to see them playing as hard as they can.
Cannon Marth's going to track that down. He's going to play that back. Nice header from Canyon. See if he can play that up. Plays it all the way back to Wickland.
No pressure on Union to get in a hurry there.
Oh, and Austin Moreno still in the game, patrolling the middle, really creating havoc. We're inside 5 minutes to play here in the first half, and your Union Redskins are up 3-0 on a hat trick from Anthony Reyes in a 2-minute span that he scores. Boom, boom, boom. And Kobe Wickland with a header and knocks that out of bounds. Once again, we want to say thanks to our sponsors, Take 5 Oil, Cedar Ridge Country Club, and Zoe's Kitchen, the official pregame meal of your Union Redskins. Moving the ball forward, showing some composure. Capitol Hill trying to find some space. Moreno runs him all the way around the end. Jeremiah Ivy's not going to let that go anywhere. And that's going to be a goal kick for Bustos. And Brett, you mentioned earlier about just the morale killer it is having someone like Reyes who strikes that hard, that fast, that quick. How does Capitol Hill overcome that?
Well, like I said, they got to rely on a good pep talk at halftime. I don't think it's going to happen in the last 3 minutes of the and change in this half, because right now it does look like their morale is down. So you're going to have to get something figured out at halftime, come back out just to hold this the way it is. Really producing nothing on offensive strikes. They can defend all they want, but they can't make up for the 3-0 score if they don't start attacking a little more aggressively.
Nice switch from Ivy all the way across to Ariza, who does a little hop, skip, and a jump.
He's got lots of options.
Oh, and Kel Hunt was wanting it down the seam. Ariza didn't punch it to him. Luis Beltran knocks it back over.
Yeah, he's got to get that ball off of his foot faster.
Kobe Wickland, nice composure on the ball. Sticks it up. Little errant pass. Not quite the way they drew it up in practice. Cannon Marth. He's got a little heavy touch. He's lost the ball. And the ball comes across. Wickland easily takes that one and pushes it out to Ariza. Moreno wanted that. Didn't get it. Austin Moreno showing great poise on the ball tonight.
So, Brandon, is Moreno trying to hold down the position that Nano Lopez usually plays for the Redskins?
Nah, he's holding down that CDM spot. Nano typically is your center back.
Yes.
And tonight you've seen Riley Walker really sum that spot up with Brady Hawkins. Last week it looked like Union going through the injury plague, going through like 4 center backs in one game.
Yeah.
and tonight just continuing to solidify that they are deep, deep, deep. Coach Wilson is into the mid-20s on players now that have checked into the game. He's got 2 more getting ready to check in.
Looks like we got number 70 or number 6 checking into the game. That would be Diego.
Union right now trying to, Cannon Marth steps forward, knocks it out. Ivy all over him. Cannon Marth steps forward again, and he sticks it, and nice play, and Union's going to get the call. And Cannon Marth, fantastic play there. Really fighting on the ball and not giving an inch of space.
So that's Diego Penuelos.
Penuelos.
And number 73, Esteban Medina, getting ready to check in for Union.
Coach Wilson's going to call him back. 43 seconds to play here in the first half, and your Union Redskins are up 3-0. So there's a card right there on Capitol Hill, number 17. In high school soccer, a yellow means automatic sub. And Pozuelo checks into the game. Ariza checks out. 43 seconds to play. Going to move up the pitch, trying to find something. J.C. Guerrero, Cale Hunt looking for something to break free. The ball comes all the way across.
Union runs out of real estate. That'll be another Capitol Hill goal kick. The time winds down. We're 10 seconds left, and this will be the last opportunity for either team. And just like that, that does it for the first half here at the U.
All right, at the end of the first half, it is Union Redskins 3 and your dominant performance by Anthony Reyes. I don't know what else to say about him. I mean, he's just been absolutely unbelievable and didn't play for very long.
No.
He scored, made his impact, and then Coach Wilson yanks him back out, and he has played almost 25 players in the first half.
That's great. I like to see a lot of these young kids get a chance to play. Again, they're anxious to get out there, so they're going to be doing their best. They're going to try to put on a show so they can get more time out here with the high school team. As far as the 3 goals in, 2 minutes?
Yeah, so Anthony Reyes scores in the 11-minute mark, the 10-minute mark, and the 9-minute mark.
Yeah, that's outstanding, and it just, for a young man like that, I made mention of the patience and poise that he had to be able to do that. Those they look easy because he's fast and he has open space in front of him, but when the goalkeeper cuts down an angle like the goalkeeper did, he's doing his job, the goalkeeper, and his best that he can do is just not good enough.
Yeah, so we'll be back in about 9 minutes for the second half here at the U. Your Union Redskins on top, 3-0. Don't go anywhere. Grab your favorite soda, your beverage. The second half is still to come.
At Classic Chevrolet, we are 30 years strong, and we proudly support all Union athletes and their parents.
30 years of treating you right the first time with excellent customer service.
Affordable financing, and an award-winning service department.
Show us your school spirit. Tag us at Classic Chevy Owasso on Facebook, showing off your Union pride. And we don't want to just sell you a car. We want to help you buy a car.
Classic Chevrolet in Owasso. Visit us online at ClassicChevrolet.net.
Union fans, stay connected with your favorite team all year long with the official app of the Union Redskins. A free download in the App Store and Google Play, the Union Redskins athletic app will keep you up to date with all things Union. Schedules, scores, rosters, news, social media, final score notifications, as well as live broadcasts are just a touch away. The official app of the Union Redskins, proudly presented by Classic Chevrolet. Download today for free in the App Store or Google Play.
And welcome back to the halftime show. We're about 30 seconds from the kickoff. I'm Brandon McCombs. He is Brett Dickey, and your Union Redskins are up 3-0 here in the first half on an onslaught of tactical snipering from Anthony Reyes. I don't even know how to say it, but the young man went crazy. He scored at the 11-minute mark, the 10-minute mark, the 9-minute mark, and then Coach Wilson subbed him out.
Well, if Coach Wilson wanted to put this to bed early, I would say put him out there again and see what he can do. It's not as if the rest of the team wasn't working for him. Everything came together, and he played those runs exactly the way he should have. Every one of them was on a beautifully placed slot ball, and he was able to maintain patience on each and every one of them to beat the keeper.
All right, well, we are getting ready here for the second half. We want to say thanks to Cedar Ridge Country Club, to Take 5 Oil, and to Zoe's Kitchen for being the official pregame meal of your Union Redskins. Coach Mike Wilson played, we lost count, but we believe it was around 25 players in the first half. That deep of a bench, that heavy, you just really never wear anybody out, and there is such a rotation, a revolving door there at the center line, just putting guys in, and the next guy up and the next guy up, Brett.
Hey, let's play a game this half. Let's tally up how many subs Mike Wilson puts in there, and let's let the home audience keep up with it with us.
All right. Well, you heard it here. Keep track at home as you're watching. You're going to be defending the south goal. They're in their home black. Capitol Hill be defending the north goal in their white. And it looks like a little shout out to the Union guys that are at Dallas Cup this week. Logan Campbell, give a shout out to him, the starting goalkeeper. Miguel Bustos has filled in nicely tonight. He had one tremendous shot on the front post that he deflected. Nano Lopez, Marcos Moreno, Adolfo Bustos, you guys have all been missed. Hope you have a great Dallas Cup if you're listening. All right, 40 minutes on the ticker, and here comes your Union Redskins. I'm Brandon McCombs. He is Brett Dickey, And we're live at the U. You're watching the Union Sports Network on your phone, your Android, or your computer or TV screen. Keep us, tell your friends, tell your family. Don't miss any action. This Thursday night will be senior night. Games moved from Friday, with no school being Good Friday. They've moved the games to Thursday night. So make sure you tune in. Make sure you come on out to the U. It's a great family environment. Head down to the concession stand, grab you a walking taco, and enjoy senior night supporting your favorite Union Redskins. And Capitol Hill with the kick, and just like that, we're underway here in the second half on a long ball. And Union grabs possession that fast all the way back to Bustos. Union's going to spread it out and knock this ball around and play a little keep away is what it looks like. Grady Verner. Nope, that's Riley Walker. Over to Jonathan Sorzano. All the starters in the game. So
Looking to switch the field, and it's a bad misplay that's going to end, looks like very badly. Oh, and Union lucks out.
And Union dodges a bullet. Bustos comes out, and he sticks that wide. And a great play. Riley Walker tried to give one away. And just like that, not the way Coach Wilson draws it up, but Bustos, great play by the goalkeeper as he comes out and makes him go wide. And they always say that pole is your friend.
Yep, like you make yourself big when you come out, and that's what it does right there. They have to go around you. They can't go through you. I don't care how hard you kick it, you can't kick it through a human being.
Well, I tell you what, Logan Campbell would never let Miguel Bustos handle that.
Ball played back in. Capitol Hill showing some signs of life early in the second half. We're having too much fun up here tonight at the U.
Bustos sticks that back out. There's Brady Hawkins. So your back line is Riley Walker and Brady Hawkins in the middle. Griffin Brown on the right, Grady Verner on the left. Jonathan Sorzano, Austin Moreno, and Sean Riggins in the middle.
Here goes Capitol Hill again, trying to put together another attack. Union not having it, still content to maintain possession.
And here comes Grady Verner up the side.
And Union gets to the
and
second
he
half of the
loses
field. Loses it. Back on attack is Capitol Hill.
Riley Walker's going to track him down, and that's going to go out of bounds. Nice angle by Riley Walker. 37 minutes to play here in the second half, and your Redskins are up 3-0.
Well, Brandon, do you think that Capitol Hill got their pep talk? This is a different team we're seeing second half.
Well, we'll see how long it lasts. The missile sticks one all the way up. Miguel Torres, Jaden Perry up top. Isaias Ananias is over in the middle as well on the right side. Sorzano sticks it wide. Griffin Brown loses it. A little bit more dribbling tonight, or here in the second half, than what we're used to. Hawkins sticks it back to Bustos. He's got a big clearance on that, up toward the center line.
Ball played beautifully on a bounce, and play ended.
Isaiah's tracking it down. Capitol Hill trying to shove it across. Sorzano over to Perry. Perry again, sticks it wide. Here comes Grady Verner, looking to get something up. He sticks it all the way up.
Goalkeeper for Capitol Hill made it's a great decision there. Sometimes hard decision to make, but comes off his line to put that one back out.
Austin Moreno. There's Jaden Perry. And Perry tried to unload one. He gets shoved right there by the goalkeeper. He just stuffs him.
Referee says play on.
Great play there by the goalie, Riley Walker. Plays it back over to Sorzano. He's going to switch the field now. Isaias Ananias. Isaias goes wide. He goes to Brown. Griffin's looking. He's going to come back over to Sorzano. He's going to switch the field again. He comes all the way across to Grady Verner, who's got a lot of daylight, a lot of pasture in front of him. He shoves it wide. There's Moreno. Back to Verner. Oh, and it's intercepted by Capitol Hill. That could have been really a dangerous opportunity with the missile getting into the box.
That's more of the style I expect to see out of Union. I think they got to get back into what they were doing that worked for them in the first half and abandon this trying to dribble through a whole team.
Union with a throw in deep in the final third. Just a big clearance. Jonathan Sorzano, heavy touch. Griffin Brown's going to try to catch up with him. Plays the angle. And Miguel Bustos picks the ball up. He's going to punt one here. He lets one rip. And here's Moreno.
Ball over the top. Moreno's got space.
And goal, just like that. Austin Moreno on the goal. Ladies and gentlemen, what a fantastic goal for Austin Moreno, who's been searching all night, sniping at the 34-minute mark. Let's go back to see this right here. Brett, break this play down for us.
This is another one like we saw earlier. It's just a quick counter off of the goalkeeper. Takes a good bounce in Union's favor. It's picked up and again, just it. You have to have composure to get that past the keeper. I can't stress how hard that is for a young soccer player to do. And Union is managing to do it great tonight and hit all 4 opportunities on those.
All right, and just like that, Moreno sticks one through for his first of the night. And 4-0 is your Union Redskins.
You know, we've seen that happen several times this evening. It's almost like Capitol Hill may be having, issues with not being used to playing on this type of surface maybe. They're not reading those bounces correctly.
And here goes Grady Verner. Oh, and he sticks it. The goalie was
way out of position. And that was a missed opportunity. He didn't have to have a missile to score that one.
No, he just needed a little pass to the side net, and that would have been an easy goal. Grady's going to be reliving that nightmare for the rest of tonight.
He's smiling about it. He's in good. It's good humor.
I tell you what, if you have not got to know our Union soccer kids, they are fantastic young men, hearts big as gold, and just can't say enough about who they are off the field as much as who they are on the field. Great play there as 3 Redskins track this guy down. He's going to unload one.
And that's not a bad shot. That ball had a lot of curl. That's hard to handle.
Bustos just grabs it. Here's another big punt. Torres couldn't handle that.
That's 2 goals this evening off a counter on a Bustos punt. I say we do that more often.
Riggins, nice play. He goes back to Moreno. Oh, and look at Austin Moreno's footwork.
Had the right idea, just a little bit off on that slot pass.
Austin Moreno doing a little ballerina action there. And Grady Verner just takes his eye off the ball. And with 32 minutes to play, your Union Redskins are up 4-0. A hat trick by Anthony Reyes in the first half, one by Austin Moreno here in the second. And Redskins looking to strike again. Sorzano plays it up.
Got a man on. That's some rough play. Referee lets it play.
That's what you call a mugging. Isaias Ananias plays it wide to Griffin Brown. He's trying to play it up, and there's Jaden Perry. He's got some daylight. Punches it back to Isaias. There's Jaden Perry. Moreno's in the middle. And just like that, on the near post, and Jaden Perry strikes. makes it 5-0. A great counter down the right side, playing the ball in, playing it out, and Jaden Perry strikes home to make it at the 31-minute mark, 5-0. All right, let's go to the replay, Brett. Break this down again. How Union's striking quick.
We basically, we're doing the same thing over and over again. Another well-placed slot ball down the right-hand side. We found some open space to Jaden Perry. There is some defensive errors going on there, but he made all the hay that he could out of it while the hay was good to make.
So, very nice. And I tell you, really, Jaden Perry finished that very well, but to see Austin Moreno's run off the ball, staying up, he staggered his run. He looked very, very strong, and he was ready to put it in if goalie made any type of play on it.
That's another goalkeeper error, another near post shot in the back of the net. I hate seeing that because it's easy to fix. It's easy to keep that from happening, and that's twice that we've seen the goalkeeper maybe a little out of position or a lot out of position.
All right, Union on the counter. Sean Riggins plays it in. Jaden Perry punches it back out.
There's a slot attempt. Can't get it to go through.
Oh, and
that is a mugging right there.
That's a mugging right there. He gets a little shove in the back. We'll see what Grady Verner, wouldn't mind seeing Verner rip one at the goalie just to see what this guy can handle.
I think we may get to see it. He's lined up with his left foot.
If you're watching and never seen Grady Verner hit one, we call him the missile. Watch that goalie's upper left shoulder, and he hits this right. It'll be on a fast track to that. See if he hits it or if he's going to cross it. No, he plays one right there. Isaias looks it. Oh, and Isaias goes there, and it's just over the top. A great decoy. Inside 29 minutes to play here in the second half, and your Union Redskins are up 5-0.
Quick goal kick. Capitol Hill looking for a counter, and it's not going to happen. It's going
There's
back
Perry.
to Jaden Perry again. Takes another rifle shot. Goalkeeper, great save to keep that from going in again.
Again, a Union on the transition, striking quick, striking hard. It's going to be a corner kick, and we've got 3 guys going in. So we've started with 11. Now we're at 14. Rylan Franca checks in, and he'll be looking to get his head on this. Jeremiah Ivy checks in. And number 18, Luis Beltran.
That last attack from Union is, again, much of the same. We got Jaden Perry coming in from the outside, and a great finishing shot. Goalkeeper made a great save to keep that out of the back of the net. Near post again, and almost gets him on the near post again.
That would be Miguel Torres looking to put something in the back of the net. Another quick goal kick. Rylan Franca again gets his head on it. Torres tracks it down. Capitol Hill wins that one.
And then loses
There's
it quickly.
Perry. Back to Franca. Sticks a great ball again.
Open space. He's going to cut it back.
And that's going to be out of bounds, and another corner kick. Again, Brett, Rylan Franca stands up there, posts up, and gives another great play off to a streaking runner from the midfield and creating lots of havoc there.
Hey, we're going to look at the last corner. Was another short play. We're getting another one right now. There's a shot on goal and nothing doing. So these are 2 corners in a row. We're looking at replays and watching the set pieces. They're run differently every time. It really keeps the opposing team on their toes. They don't know what's going to happen. This one may just be lofted up. Nope, it's a quick one. Going short. Put right back into the 6. Heads on it, and it's in the back of the net.
And that right there.
We're going to see the replay on that one, but it's exactly what I was saying. It's the opposing team has no clue what's going to happen off of that set piece. They have called
that goal back. That was a goal by number 3, Riley Walker, and they have called him offsides.
Wow.
So they've got a free kick. They'll take that goal off the board. It's still going to be 5-0.
Wow.
Capitol Hill finally got something to bounce their direction there. 27 minutes to play. Capitol Hill streaking down the field, trying to get something. And easily Bustos gets that. He's going to throw that out. He's going to punt it. And this has been a deadly play all night. There's Franca letting it go.
Let it go. Off to the races again. Goalkeeper comes off his line, makes a great play on the ball. Referee says it's clean.
It looked like he grabbed Torres as he ran by him. He didn't call anything.
Play on the field's getting a little cheeky in the next couple of minutes here.
And there goes Isaias. He's going to, a little shake and bake from him. Plays it back to Riley Walker. Riley Walker with a fantastic header that was denied due to an offsides call. Austin Moreno back to Griffin Brown. Shoves it across to Brady Hawkins. He's going to come all the way over to Jeremiah Ivy. He's checked in for Grady Verner. Little toe tapping back. Oh, nice play by Franca. Nice ball again. A little shake and bake from Torres. Oh, and a nice slot ball, and it's just Beltran. He's going to shove it over. It's Isaias. He's going to go in. Nice play, and Union again getting left backs, right backs up the field.
Let's go back and take a look at that offsides call and that corner kick earlier. We got a replay on that, and I'm looking, and I don't see it. I mean, it looks like when it came off his foot, he was in an onside position, and I think that the defender was just a little confused where the ball was going.
Well, so you tell me the guys in green made a mistake again.
Well, they are human.
Nice play by Isaias Anayas, doing a little shake and bake there again. Shoves it across. Capitol Hill got away with a handball just a minute ago in the box. No call.
So are you telling me the guys in green made another mistake?
Well, it happens. Nice throw in. And there's a breakaway. We'll see what happens. Brady Hawkins trying to figure it out. Nice play again by Bustos. And that goes over the goal. And again, you know Logan Campbell's probably watching this in Dallas and thinking, you cannot allow one to go in. I want a clean sheet.
You know,
and Bustos coming up big.
I hate to say it, but I almost feel sorry for Capitol Hill on that one. They had it dead to rights and could not get it in the back of the net. If you can't get that one in, I don't know what you got to have to do.
All right, we got a sub here. We've got another Union player going in. That's number 15. 16-17.
Brandon, do you have another Morris the Cat down there?
Well, I tell you what. I mean, if Miguel Bustos had 9 lives, he spent a couple of them already. So Hawkins checks out of the game. Jaden Perry checks out.
So how many are we up to on the subs the second half?
We're sitting at 17 guys that have been in the game in the second half so far.
We're getting close.
24 minutes to play. Your Union Redskins are up on 12 shots, 5 corners. They've got 5 goals. Capitol Hill, no corners on 5 shots.
There's another long slot.
Franca's going to track that down. Oh, and a great play by Rylan Franca.
And the goalkeeper is down on that one. That was a great save by the keeper. And
he's going to be getting a yellow for that. And he went all in on that one.
That's tough. I do think that he probably deserves the card for that, but it's tough. It's tough when you're running full blast. You really want the goal, but you can't go in that strong.
All right, well, we've got a break in the action. We're going to take a second. And Brett, as we've broke down here in the second half, Union has come out, scored twice, 1 on Jaden Perry, 1 on Marcus Moreno, and then 3 on Reyes, and we still haven't seen Reyes until just a minute ago when he checked back into the game.
Well, he's got his 3 goals. Does he need to go back in? Let some of these younger guys get in there.
All right. Well, that takes us to 18. Reyes checks in there for Rylan Franca, who checks out after picking up the yellow card. And definitely I expect to see Reyes go at it one more time tonight. Coach Michael Wilson unloading the bench. We've got 18 guys that have been in here in the second half. We still got 23 minutes to play and 58 seconds. And talk about Union's possession, and really you've said over and over tonight the poise on them striking the ball into the net when it's just showing growth beyond their years.
Yeah, I can't say it enough. It's I know when you watch it on TV, when you watch the pros at work, it looks easy. They make it look easy. One-on-one with the keeper is not an easy thing. A good keeper will come out, make themselves look large. They'll try to force you to go outside. As they come at you, you got to pick them apart. Can I hit it over them? Can I hit it under them? Can I hit it to the left? Can I hit it to the right? And that's a lot to think about when you're running full blast at the same time.
It is.
It's a very difficult thing to master, and when you can get a hat trick within 3 minutes, you're pretty close to mastering it.
Yeah, and really Marcus Moreno's goal here in the second half, great poise.
Same thing with him. I mean, it's just, like I said, they make it look easy because they're that good.
All right, well, the goalkeeper for Capitol Hill is up. He is going to be okay as he comes walking off the pitch. And we'll be ready to get back to action here in just a moment. Don't forget, on Friday this week is Good Friday. All games have been moved to Thursday night here at the U. And we invite you to come on out to the U, check it out. If you're unable, going to be out of town traveling, tune in here on the Union Sports Network. I'm Brandon McCombs. He's Brett Dickey. And we are glad to have you as we will break down every play-by-play, minute-by-minute action as your Union Redskins on their quest for back-to-back state championships. All right, playoffs will be starting in about 2 weeks, Brett, and Union's starting to look like they're starting to peak at the right time.
Well, every week they seem to get stronger and stronger, and the funny thing is tonight you look and you see, like we were talking about, all the starters that are missing, and they still look like a formidable opponent for anybody in this state. So I like their chances.
All right. Well, so everybody's back to off the field, on the field, and Capitol Hill with their free kick. And just like that, Union going to try to track that down. Capitol Hill trying to win that. Plays a nice ball. A little shake and bake on that side. And Union steals the ball. And they're off to the races. Plays it off to Isaiah Sinais.
Maybe a little bit misplayed. That slowed him down a little bit.
Oh, nice little move. And that's Gonzalo.
White shirts all over above the 18. They don't want another ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, Torres unloads one and lots of shirts. They've lots of guys deep. Griffin Brown is really moving it again, and Capitol Hill, I mean, very easily they could have 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a finishing problem. That goes to back what we were talking about with poise and patience, and it shows that the ones that are putting it in the back of the net for Union are just a little bit more patient and have a little bit more self-control than what Capitol Hill does this evening.
Reyes with the ball, back in since his hack trick. Going to play it off and do his movement without the ball. Luis Beltran in the middle. Shoves it over to Gonzalo. Back to Beltran. He's going to shove it all the way across. There's Ivy.
I like that ball. That's well played. Gives him time. We're loading the center.
Oh, and they're going to call Miguel Torres. Looks like he might have been just a smidgen offside.
Yeah, I think he was a good 4 or 5 foot off on that one.
Still 22 minutes to play, and your Union Redskins are up 5-0 on a hat trick by Anthony Reyes, one by Austin Moreno, and one by Jaden Perry.
Yeah, we look at the replay on that. We had both of the Union attacking strikers there were off. There's no play to be had there.
moving the ball around the pitch, trying to find their rhythm. The matchup problem it has for teams playing Union is they're starting to move those left and right backs all the way up into the other opposing team box, is really starting to create a problem for Capitol Hill tonight.
Well, the only way that they're going to make they need to work on a counter. They know that those backs are pushing up. They've got opportunities tonight 3 different times on those counters and just haven't been able to make anything out of it.
Nice play there by Beltran to change the course of it. Garcia loses the ball. Daniel Cortez on it. Nice ball from Capitol Hill.
Oh,
they're trying to sneak one through. And there goes Reyes, the speedster, out to the left wing. He's got Miguel Torres inside. He hits
lucky
Isaias.
Touch there to find Isaias.
Nice play by Miguel.
Oh, referee's going to let advantage go there. Shot on goal.
And he is not going to call that. It's on a 5-0 lead. You're probably not going to get that call.
No, not only that, but you got to give. He's letting the play go on because he sees that there still is an attack there to be had. He's calling advantage on that. I do think if the ball was immediately lost, the whistle would have been blown.
So 3 more guys check in, and Coach Wilson's up to 21 different players now that have played in the second half.
I don't think anybody does that.
I mean, I know high school coaches all across the state. When I say our coach plays that many guys, they think I am literally drinking something.
Well, you need to have them watch the stream on this. They can see it for themselves. He's probably still got 4 more in his pocket, doesn't he?
Probably. See what he pulls out here in the
ball.
Nice.
Roughly played back to the keeper there. That's not what you want. Shooting on his own goalkeeper and saying, don't use your hands.
J.C. Guerrero over there checked into the game. Union showing lots of speed all over the pitch tonight.
Yeah, it's that is what's made each and every one of those counters work for them. They get one lucky bounce and it's off to the races. Miscommunicated there on the throw-in. They're going to give it right back to Capitol Hill.
So Diego Pisuela, who's checked into the game. Kobe Wickland's checked in. Riley Walker still in. Jeremiah Ivy, that's your back 4.
Well defended by Union. They're going to have to retreat.
Capitol Hill trying to do a 2-step to get around Union and really struggling. An errant ball there.
On that.
And there goes Reyes. He is off to the races, and they have no.
Oh. Showing his fancy footwork.
And he finally unloads one. And
he wants number 4. He can taste it. Yeah, that's going to. Well,
no card.
No card. I don't know. He's going to take himself out of the game to keep from getting a card on that one, I think.
As he's coming over.
He asked for a sub right then.
J.C. Guerrero cuts inside, outside. Looks more like a little samba walk there.
And it looks like number 19 sub is stepping up to the line right now.
Going to be a free kick for Union. 17 minutes to play here in the second half. Shout out to our sponsors, Take 5 Oil, for all your oil change. Stop by and see the guys at Take 5. Cedar Ridge Country Club, great place to relax at the pool or buy a great day of golf. Ball all the way across. And Kobe Wickland up and over and just off target. And finally to Zoe's Kitchen. Stop by and see Zoe's Kitchen there at 61st and Yellow at Kings Point Village. Tell them you heard about it over at UnionSportsNetwork.com.
Easy does it, Brandon. Don't
Easy
get that
does
out too fast.
Well, I want everybody to catch up with it. All right. Great night of soccer here at the U.
I was disappointed the last set piece. I expected something more like their corner kicks that work so well for them. It's already there in the corner. That was too normal for Union soccer, if you ask me.
Little normal, just to kick it across.
Kept in bounds. Referees letting all that rough play go.
Capitol Hill comes through with it, streaking down the line.
Still able to keep it. Somehow still able to keep it. And finally loses it.
Nice play by Union. He punches it all the way back to Bustos, who's going to reset it, spread everybody out. Punches it in. And Beltran, he's going to come all the way across to Ivy. He's going to take off.
Got a dive there. Gives Ivy more space.
Nice play.
Smart pass.
A little breakdown over on the right side. Great play by Capitol Hill. 15 minutes to play. They're on the attack, pushing the ball up, trying to play it out. Riley Walker's going to watch it run out of bounds, and Jeremiah Ivy's going to have a throw in. Your Union Redskins, 5 goals on 14 shots with 6 corners. And Capitol Hill, no goals on 5 shots and no corner kicks. Diego Pozuelo, excuse me, moving the ball up the field. Pushes it back to Kobe Wicklund into Luis Beltran. He's got lots of green grass in front of him. Plays it off Reyes. Little late reading that one. Here comes Jeremiah Ivy.
Still possessed up.
Great job of moving the ball around. And Riley Walker knocks it out. I'd like to see another free kick to see if Riley Walker can get another header.
I'll tell you what, the game's getting pretty chippy out there from both sides. You're going to see some more free kicks, I think, before the game's over.
Back.
Kobe Wicklund, nice play.
Capitol Hill at this point seems more comfortable with dribbling than they are with passing, having trouble connecting passes.
Here he comes
There's
across.
Dangerous slot there.
A great ball right there. That's Medina.
Ivy back to the center.
Medina with it.
Lots of open space and options. Back out wide. They're going to play it back probably. In and a little too hot.
Nice angle on the ball. Out of bounds. It'll be another goal kick. And should have started keeping track of goal kicks for Capitol Hill. He's Brett Dickey. I'm Brandon McCombs, and you're listening to the Union Sports Network, watching it live on your iPad or your home computer, streaming it live on your television. Make sure you tell your friends and family games this week are on Thursday night for senior night. Something you don't want to miss as you support your Union Redskin seniors.
And there's another free kick given to Capitol Hill. Again, the gameplay out there is getting really chippy. These guys really want the ball. They're fighting hard for it. That's good soccer, though. I like watching it.
Looking for a free kick. He's right at midfield. Clock begins to tick. 12:20 to play. He launches one.
Good ball, not a bad ball. Not enough fight by Capitol Hill to get ahead on it. I'm curious as why only one player was on that, and he made very little effort for it.
Reyes wanted Miguel to punt that. He did, and nobody could win that.
Three shirts on one.
Garcia with a nice slide tackle that apprehends the Capitol Hill player.
Looks like we got at least one more checking in for Union, number 78.
That's Kel Hunt getting ready to check into the game.
What will that put us to, number 22?
That'll be 22 getting ready to go in here.
This is a dangerous spot right here. Let's see if Capitol Hill can get something on it. Oh, and aloha means goodbye. That one is in the Arkansas River right now.
Konnichiwa.
Go fish that one out.
That is
I don't
gone.
know what he was attempting to do on that one, but it didn't work.
All right, Kel Hunt's checking into the game, and that'll make 22 guys that have entered the game now here in the second half. And Coach Wilson's got a couple more that are up getting ready to check in. So the clock continues to tick, being Capitol Hill's best friend at this point, probably just to get out of here without anybody getting hurt.
Well, the way that the play's going out there and the intensity, I'm hoping that we can get out of this with nobody else getting hurt.
Ivy puts it up. Nice play. There's Garcia. He tries to shove it across. Nobody there. They counter. Capitol Hill trying to move it. He sticks it down into the corner. Plays it back. And there's Ivy again. Tremendous speed. Medina trying all he can to keep that from going any direction.
Got number 4 waiting to check in. As soon as he touches the pitch, it'll be 23.
That'll be number 4 is Cannon Marth. Union trying to find some space. He gets it up. Oh, and a missed touch from the forward.
We have 2 waiting to go in, another 76. That'll put us at 25.
Omar Franco. Gives us 24 when they enter the game. Luis Beltran again plays it back. Kobe Wicklund gets it all the way back. Beltran takes the middle. Over to Ivy. He's got lots of carpet in front of him. Punches it around. Nice play. There's Gunzo. Oh, and he's going to take the foul, and they're going to card him.
Be a card. And really here the referee has got to get a handle on this game because there is a lot of chippy play going on. They hopefully throwing down a card will get it back to a clean game.
So Riley Walker checks out. Cannon Marth checks in. And Omar Franco also checks in. Riley played a great game there. Had a goal stolen away from him on a bogus offsides call. Franco turns around. He's probably going to get a ball from Beltran if he'll stop walking. he's wanting to get all the way into the action, so I think he lost the ability to win that one.
Still played short.
There's Ivy.
Ooh, Ivy had enough room. I thought he was going to pull the trigger himself.
Nice play to Kel Hunt.
Kel Hunt still on his feet somehow.
Kel is kind of like the genie in the bottle. He just makes things happen. Kel's older brother was on the team last year and very, very good player. Playing in college now. Nice play as Ivy continues to do the two-step down the left side line. Another one where Ryland Franco checks back into the game. $7:50 to play. Yes, well, he was in earlier, so that continues.
All right.
He just came out because
questioning how many we can get on the field. I think we may have maxed out at 25. We're going to start recycling.
So that's 25 different players that have been on the field, or 24 players, 25 rotation. There's Medina, nice little step from him. J.C. Guerrero sticks it down into the corner. Streaking down the line is Daniel Cortez, and that's going to be out of bounds. And one of the most famous things we've said all night, goal kick, Capitol Hill.
I think Wilson's got to be really happy with the way his team has played tonight, especially going this deep on the bench and players that don't even normally get to see this type of play. It's great that you can go that deep and still beat somebody. We're looking at 5-0 right now.
Rylan Franco, fantastic ball in the air that he wins again. And
ooh. Some refs might have called that a dangerous play, and the play still goes.
Kel Hunt had the Kel Hunt is a speedster.
I was watching what I thought could have been a penalty, and Union's trying to score while I'm watching.
Takes it across, nobody there. We're at 6:20 to play. Don't forget the late games in the week are Thursday night here at the U. It's senior night. Make plans to come out to the U, support the seniors and their families, or make sure you tune in on your iPad, your Android, Apple device.
What do we have coming up here? But another Capitol Hill
goal kick.
Goal kick.
It's 5-0. You see Coach Wilson still standing up. He's still coaching. He's still trying to motivate the guys.
Well, he needs to. He's got enough younger players out there that this is a good learning experience for them.
Nice play. There's Kel Hunt. Oh, and Kel's heavy touch. A great ball again by number 15, Rylan Franco. Fantastic ball.
Mike Wilson giving him a clap. He knows Kel knows he made a mistake, but you can't have it back. That's part of the learning experience.
Yeah, Kel will have some nightmares about that one.
It's like we were mentioning earlier with some of these players that have been around for a few years that pick up the poise and the patience that they need, and Kel just showed how hard it is right there to do that.
Now that is one of the latest whistles I've heard in a long time. Let's see how far he can go. We'll give it back to him. That's a 5-0 call right there.
Yeah.
You might say that's a Hawaii 5-0 call.
Hawaii 5-0, okay.
All right, just saying.
Hawaii 5-0 in Tulsa?
Well, I mean.
Yeah.
That's why I called it a Hawaii 5-0 call, because the last time this guy sent one all the way to Hawaii.
Yeah. Still hasn't landed yet, has it?
I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's probably past Hawaii and on its way to Japan now.
I don't even know if Grady could have popped that one.
14 minutes to play.
There it is. Much better controlled this time, but still not on frame.
And just like that. Well, we'd like to thank you for joining us tonight here at the U as you tuned in wherever you are, enjoying the nice, comfy, cozy conditions of your confines. I'm Brandon McCombs. He's Brett Dickey, and a phenomenal night of soccer for Union High School. The boys are up 5-0 on a hat trick from Anthony Reyes in the first half. Austin Moreno gets the scoring going in the second, and then Jaden Perry jams down. Frank off, knocks it wide. He's looking to get it somewhere.
Here comes an early cross, top of the 18.
The ball sneaks out just a little bit. Oh, and nice play by Ivy, knocks it out, and Cannon Mark's going to watch that roll out of bounds.
Throw in back to the keeper. He's got all the time in the world.
Capitol Hill's going to chase it down just to get some running in, get some calisthenics.
At this point, I think that's what it is. We're inside of 3 minutes. Union still looking for another one. Can't blame them. one in a dangerous spot.
Continuing to move, continuing to attack, the mentality to move the ball forward relentlessly. Out of bounds. We've got 2 minutes to play. Again, thanks to all of our sponsors, Take 5 Oil, Cedar Ridge Country Club, and to Zoe's Kitchen, the official pregame meal of your Union Redskins. Nice play there by Canyon Marth, and he's going to get the call as Cannon just stepped in front, really. That guy just kind of collided with him.
Yeah, well, we've seen it earlier. That may be what you get out of a 5-0 game, but I didn't see anything there that warranted the whistle.
All right, well, another Hawaii 5-0 call there. 1:40 to play.
It is a dangerous spot, but so far this evening, Capitol Hill has shown less than great self-control on these set pieces. There's another one. This one didn't make it quite to the Arkansas River, maybe just halfway there.
All right. Hey, to recap tonight's action, the girls win in a blowout, 10-0 Mercy Rule with still 15 minutes to play. And as Coach Brian Elliott had the Lady Redskins clicking on all cylinders tonight.
Absolutely. That was something to behold. They started off the game, first 3 minutes, figured out that what they were doing wasn't working and found immediately what would work and stuck with that the rest of the game. And Lady Redskins really put the hurt on them tonight.
Capitol Hill coming here to the U and going to go home 0-2.
Another misplayed ball, making the goalkeeper work hard for it. He's upset with that one.
Yeah, Miguel didn't like that play from Cannon.
Nobody hurt.
JC
Nice
Guerrero
give and go there.
plays it back.
And that's, yeah, that one's an easy one to call.
All right, well, that's going to do it here at the U tonight. And as that goes flying out, look at Kel Hunt just wrecking it
in the
down.
last 2 seconds.
And just like that, Union wins in a runaway 5-0. To recap, Anthony Reyes had a hat trick in the first half. Austin Moreno, Jaden Perry each nailed one in the second. And just like that, the Union Redskins take home. And Brett, Coach Wilson put 24 different guys in the game in the second half. Did that in the first half as well. And what we're beginning to see is a Union team that isn't just one-dimensional. They are multi-dimensional. And really, to stay in the game with them, you're going to have to play a lot of guys, or you're going to have to be in the best shape of your life.
Well, I like seeing that out of Coach Wilson. It's smart because he knows that these kids that are young are going to be out there next year, and why not get them a head start in games like this? You know, with a good chunk of your starters being out of town in Dallas, it's the perfect time to do it. And they stepped up to the plate, and we got a clean sheet on a goalkeeper that doesn't get to start very often. And I just like to see it. It's great. It's good soccer this evening. Capitol Hill trying their hardest and could not get one in the back of the net. They had 3 or 4 opportunities. They were there.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for joining us tonight. That is all she wrote from the U. Union wins 5-0 on the boys' side. The girls' Mercy Rule Capitol Hill 10-0 with 15 minutes to play. Join us Thursday night for senior night. A great night to remember and say thank you to our seniors for the legacy that they have left here at the U. Until then, I'm Brandon McCombs. He's Brett Dickey, and you've been watching on the Union Sports Network.